2,
Go.
3. According to the CDC, 72 out of 100 people who get infected with this disease do not have any visible symptoms. What disease am I talking about? Poliomyelitis, otherwise simply known as polio. Hi, my name is David Garza, and today I'll be talking to you about polio. So what is polio? Polio is a disease that affects the nervous system and lives in the throat and the intestinal tract. Transmission of polio occurs when there is person-to-person contact with the stool of an infected person and also nasal and oral secretions. The CDC recommends that your children get vaccinated at ages 2, 4, and between 6 to 18 months, as well as receiving a booster shot between 4 to 6 years of age. There are two types of vaccinations. There's the OPV, oral polio vaccine, and the IPV, inactivated polio vaccine. The IPV is the only vaccine administered here in the United States since the year 2000. So what are the symptoms? Common symptoms include sore throat, fever, tiredness, nausea, headache, and stomach pain. Rare symptoms include paresthesia, which is the feeling of pins and needles in the legs, meningitis, a spinal cord infection, and paralysis, the inability to move parts of your body. Does anyone know of a famous person that has been affected by polio?
Superman.
Former President Franklin D. Roosevelt had polio. No one knew. In the year 1952, 3,152 people died because of polio. Of that, 1,873 were children. There are two countries that are still affected by polio, both Pakistan and Afghanistan. Since 1979, the United States has remained polio-free due to vaccinations. World Polio Day has been established on October 24, 2016. In conclusion, according to the World Health Organization, there is no cure for polio and can only be prevented by immunizations. Your strongest weapon to prevent this disease is to schedule your vaccines. The CDC recommends that if you plan to travel outside of the United States, to please contact your PCP, primary care physician, for any needed vaccinations. Are there any questions?
Who can I speak to regarding getting my child immunized?
Your children's pediatrician.
Okay, great.
Yes.
Oh, thank you. Where can I go to find more information about polio?
There are several resources available. I recommend visiting the CDC website at www.cdc.gov, as well as unicef.com.
Thank you.
Yes.
What can I do if I suspect that I have polio?
If you suspect that you have polio, you should contact your doctor. If you feel seriously ill, avoid any travels outside the country, avoid handling and preparing food, as well as maintaining distance away from people that are not sick.
Thank you.
Thank you.